All right. Take 2, taking stock. This time it's for real. Buy or sell. That's what we're talking about here, folks. All right. Do you have buy or sell? What do you got? I'm going to let you go first.
I do, but I don't know that I have a clickbait. But my first one is, I did buy him. I haven't sold him since I bought in on him.
But you're
When
doubling
he made the
down.
heel turn, huh?
You're
Yeah,
doubling
I'm
down.
I'm
Get more
doubling
stock.
down. Because I'm excited for the kind of segment that I usually don't get that excited for about a wrestler. That if you had told me 3 weeks ago I'd be excited about him, I would have been like, no way. I'm buying Nick Wayne. I
Really?
I am loving since the heel turn. I think he went with it great. I think it has potential to be really, really, really good, and I'm really excited to watch this kid now. Like he had it in ring, but I wasn't very interested in him with the angle he came in. The heel turn made it interesting, and the announcement that he's going to be doing that interview segment with his mom and JR made it even more interesting. I think it's super, 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 super good for him right now. They managed to take what I thought was kind of a botched launch and repackage and rebundle it relatively quick and turn it around for him. I think it's been really good.
See, you double down on him. I'm kind of just on the fence. I think him being a heel is way better than him being a face. Him following Christian's way better than him following Darby Allin. So these are all improvements. And I wouldn't say sell, but I'd say lightly buy. You know, I just put a couple coins, little tokens there. I'm not all in. I'm not a heavy buyer, but I want it to be known. You know how like you on your stock watches you can have alerts? I'll buy a lot more if this JR segment is off the charts. I think this JR segment coming up
It could
will
be
make or
huge
break
or it
them.
could kill it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
I agree. That JR interview segment could definitely kill it. But it's one of those things where it's pre-produced because it's a JR interview segment,
Mm.
and JR shines. JR interview segments have always been amazing, I think. But I had no interest in this kid ever doing one. But now I do.
Yeah, yeah. And I think the fact that it went from, oh, this young guy's amazing, to, oh, I don't fucking care what's going on, to, oh, shit, to a make or break moment, that's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah,
So
it's a very
I'm
good
gonna
turn
go.
for
I'm
him.
gonna go lightly by with an alert. Okay, with an alert. If it hits a home run, I'll put a lot. I'll put a lot on the kid. But it could be a stinker and go nowhere. So I think it's weird because it's a pre-produced promo, but that pre-produced promo could be huge,
And
swinging the factor on good or bad pretty quickly.
I have a cell that could kind of be considered a little spicy.
All right. What are you gonna sell?
I'm selling the Usos.
Oh, separated? I'm kind of not feeling them separated.
All right, listen. If they separated and one of them stayed doing singles, all right. You immediately went and won tag belts with someone else, and then the other one paired up into a tag team with the other relative. You guys are doing the same damn thing. You just split up into separate. It's so.
Yeah, like if you're gonna split up a tag team, don't put them right into a tag team.
Yeah, like what's if you guys wanted to be split up as a tag team, I get it. But why are you immediately become tag team wrestlers again? It's like, come on. What's the point of pushing main event Jay if main event Jay is just gonna be main eventing tag teams? He's been doing that.
Yeah, and I kind of want to see what he can do on his own. It would be it
Yeah,
would be really interesting.
it just feels like a super cop out.
Yeah, I know. I kind of agree. So I'm
And it,
buying the Usos in singles competition, selling them in tag team matches.
yeah, I'm selling them in tag teams because it's it has also effectively for me killed their tag division.
Yeah,
Like don't get me wrong, I love Pretty Deadly. I think they're great. Buy Pretty Deadly all day, yes boy. But I think they've killed the division with this. You basically just you've had tag teams that are just two solos dominating the division basically
yeah, and
for a while.
and they switched it back really quick. I don't know if it's just because like, hey, look, Jay won the tag without you, you didn't. Maybe that's the situation, but I don't think that's worth it. I don't think that was like the prize at the end wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
So buying them in single divisions, selling them as as tag team. Because if they're gonna be a tag team, just get them back together. Just get them back together. All right. Buying Nakajima. I'll be at his event. Going to Corkin Hall. Hopefully I'll be healthy. I've been a little under the weather. But going to Corkin Hall to see Nakajima wrestle for Pro Wrestling Noah the second to last time. Last time in Tokyo. And in a, one of those press scrums earlier, the reporters asked about him. And Tony Khan says, we'll talk to him. So, tampering with Noah contracts? How dare you?
If you see him, are you going to ask him about AEW?
I don't know. I usually ask, and then when they give me a bullshit answer, I just nod, okay, got it. That's how I usually do. If I meet him, I'll ask him a pretty tough question, and then if they're I don't want to fucking answer that. I'm all right, man. That's cool. You don't fucking answer it. I don't know. I think human beings forgot how to do PR. What's her name? Monet yelled at a fan, and then not really yelled, but she was kind of aggressive. And then they recorded it, and she's she's having an attitude. I'm no, these are just human beings.
No, she's just tired of being asked that same question for what, fucking 9 months now?
Yeah.
Clearly, she's not gonna talk about it, guys.
I mean, my thing is just ask politely, and if they say no, be all right, cool. So. I don't know.
If you were gonna get one of them to talk about it, it's the one locked in TNA.
I think it's also with Twitter, and Reddit and all social media, people don't know how to talk to human beings in real life.
Well, they also are disincentivized to it. What gets more clicks?
Yeah, that's
true. Saying no comment or getting her agitated by asking about it all the time.
Yeah, human beings are sad. Bring it in for a hug, humans. Let's be a lot fucking cooler to each other. Don't you dare call Edge bug-eyed, you sons of bitches. Don't you fucking do it. So,
are you buying his bug-eyes?
Yeah. I'm buying Nakajima, and I want to see what he can do. And I'm selling... It's going to be weird. I'm selling calling, podcast, and online stuff news because it's... It's... First off, it can be changed. People can lie. It can be changed. People can lie. And you're just repeating other shit. Well,
I mean, some podcasts maybe are news, though. We're not news, though.
We're definitely not news.
Well, we discuss whatever comes out.
Yeah. And to give opinions and all that. But I don't know. I just feel like the news industry, the real life news industry is shit.
Well, I think it's because news has shifted. We're used to there was the era of news where news was just the facts. It was just the facts. That was it.
Yeah,
that's not what news means anymore.
Yeah, now it's all opinion and all that.
So we are news to most people.
See, to me, the AP is news.
Yeah,
it's kind of weird. It's oh, okay, that's news. Got it. It's just the facts. Yeah, but nowadays. I'm just selling news in general because it's I repeated this right thing and you didn't is weird. And also that it's pro wrestling. It's anyone can lie to you at any fucking second. And B, they can change it. If I go up to MJF and say, hey, are you losing the title? He's yep, I'm losing it to Jay White. And then fucking, all right, I'm going to run with that news. And Tony Khan comes by. I'm I changed my fucking mind.
Pro wrestling news is basically either someone leaked something, someone got hurt, or someone signed a new contract or got out of a contract.
Yeah. And the rest is all opinion.
And the day-to-day happenings of the shows.
It's weird that the people put as news. And we're talking in sports. We're talking in real life news. I just think I'm selling what people call news. That's what I'm selling.
That's not really wrestling, though.
What's that? No, but wrestling has
that. You gotta buy and sell wrestlers.
Yeah. Oh, I thought we could buy and sell anything.
We can, but not anything in the world.
All right, I'm selling wrestling news.
Sell world hunger.
You know what? I don't like world hunger. I'll say it. I'm selling world hunger. You know what?
The problem I'm
not fond of wars, and I'm not. You know what? I'm going to be brave enough to say it. Not really a big fan of racism.
Without wars, you wouldn't be getting that new fancy jaw. So shut your mouth.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, get ready for your robot jaw, bitch.
I'm gonna look like the Iron Claw. Yeah.
Ask them if they can put Wi-Fi in it.
That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. For those that know, I'm selling my surgery. I had a piece of my jaw. Make sure I'm pointing the right side. I had a piece of my jaw.
Don't open your mouth.
No, I'm definitely not, dude. It's a fucking freak show in there. I had a piece of my jaw missing, so I put metal. But to put that metal in, I had to put like fake teeth. And then one day I was just eating, and like,
to clarify, he did not do this himself.
no. I had some. The doctor did it, and I was just eating here at the computer. I'm glad it didn't happen in a restaurant. And like, you know the little Snicker bars?
Could you imagine if it happened at like that quiet dining like ramen place and it fell out into the bowl and like broke the bowl? Like it's the most noisy thing ever in the middle of like the super quiet nobody talks place. Do you just grab it immediately and walk out?
I think that's what you do no matter where you're at, but there it's kind of awkward because it's loud. I think it's even more awkward if you're in a business meeting. But like, yeah, basically like, you know the little candy bars that you get on Halloween, the Snicker bars? Like a piece of metal fell out of my mouth that size. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that was possible.
Nice.
So I'm selling my fucking jaw. And I'm going to buy Efron's jaw. There we go. I'm just going to be like, hey, can I have Efron's jaw? That's what I'm talking about. There we go. All right. I'm out of buys and sells. When we sell world hunger and racism, I think we went too far.
I am too. I'm out of buys and sells.
All right. Make sure to like.
Other than the usual, buy Dominic.
Buy Dom Dom. Buy Dom Dom.
Always buy Dom Dom.
Dude, it's insane how over he is. Him and LA.
He is.
Right?
Honestly, I know this isn't really the segment, but this is my genuine hope for where Dom goes. I hope that Dom gets to do mask versus hair against Ray first, wins, and then starts wearing it just to taunt him sometimes.
Oh, that'd be
cool. Then I hope he does career versus career. Yeah. And that's how you retire Ray.
If H doesn't screw it up, a really hot LA Knight versus a really hot Dom Dom, that crowd would be off the fucking charts. Sports entertainment to the max.
It would, but I don't feel like Dom's ready for that match. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't feel like LA Knight can carry Dom through the match. And I think Dom's good, but I don't think Dom's... You know what I mean? I don't feel like either of them's good enough to be the leader of the match.
Oh. All right. I got an extra buy. This is bonus buy. I'm going to buy the Paul brothers. One of them. Who's the one that boxes?
Oh, fucking A.
Logan's one.
They both box.
All right. Well, who's the one that wrestles in WWE? It's Logan, right?
Logan.
All right. I'm buying Logan Paul. He goes out there.
I'm selling the Pauls. Always.
Let me buy Logan Paul before you sell him. He goes out there, has a freak show boxing match, fucking all that, and in that calls out Rey Mysterio for the U.S. title. I thought that was kind of cool. I mean,
I'm sure WWE probably liked it, but at the same time, what if he's doing the Matt Riddle thing where Matt Riddle just kept trying to get a match with Goldberg?
Oh, that would sad. But no, Rey Mysterio at the LA.
Yeah, he said I'm at SmackDown every week.
Yeah. So they're definitely building up to it.
Yeah, but so, I definitely think,
dude, Logan Paul as U.S. champ. Oh my God, it would make so many people's heads blow up.
I hope Ray beats him.
I don't know. He's really popular. So there you go. And you know what else? I'm gonna buy something. We're going off wrestling. I'm gonna buy that Chargers fan. There was a Chargers fan that lost her mind, and people were being mean to her. I don't know. There's generation. The word cringe kind of bothers me because it's like, it's just people having fun. There's this lady at the Chargers game, same one that Rey Mysterio was at. She was losing her fucking mind, having the time of her fucking life. And then people are like, oh, she's not that attractive. Oh, it's a plant. Oh, people don't have fun. Man, we live in a generation that forgets how to fucking have fun. Have fun, you fucking
people always think anytime they see any crowd segment from a sports game, oh, they're plants. It's like, let's just pretend it's fun. Can we just pretend it's fun?
Even if
I get that most of social media things that you see on TikTok and shit are scripted,
Yeah.
I don't care. I just
Well,
want to laugh.
and not only that, but with this woman, we're getting a little off wrestling, but this is the morning show part of it. With this woman, all right, if
This is
she's
the BS.
that is the BS. This is the BS we advertised. With this woman, best case scenario, Detective Twitter, is that she was a plant having a good time and you made fun of her looks. Worst case scenario is this is a genuine fan having a time of her life and you are stalking her to find out if she's real. I think that's a lose. I sell Twitter. I just sell you, Captain Twitter.
But historically that backfires on the internet when they're bullying someone for having fun. Like there was that one that went viral. It was this heavy-set guy that was just dancing by himself having a good time.
Yeah.
And it went viral because people recorded it to make fun of him. And afterwards, he got contacted by a bunch of people, and they set up like a party and went and like had a big dance party with him.
Ah, that's kind.
Yeah, like I've seen a lot more stories of those come out of those things than not. Where once the bullying starts, the rest of the internet finds out, and they're like, "Well, hold on."
Yeah. Listen. If you're here to ruin someone else's fun, you're an asshole. Cringe or no cringe. You know, that's it. So, LA girl, enjoy your thing. Because here's my thing: people don't get that passionate about it. Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they do.
See me at the grits. I get fucking passionate. I know what pisses me off though.
How many
have
people
you seen
broken shit over their football team losing? Come on.
I know.
I've seen so many dudes lose their shit.
Meanwhile, the Cowboys and Charger fans are fighting in the fucking parking lot everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like,
come on. They're not into it.
Well, have you seen this like graphic where hockey, they're like, there's more rules for fans now than players on the field. They're like, you must always sit down. You can't be cheering. Don't say this. I'm like, holy fuck, man. Listen, I am selling fan rules. If someone fucking happens awesome on the ice or in the ring, I'm going to stand up and cheer. And if you tell me to sit down and you don't have a cane or a wheelchair, fuck you, you're a piece of shit. Oh. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Like if you ask me to sit down and I'm like, "Oh fuck, you're in a wheelchair." I tip my hat and say, "I'm sorry." You know what I mean? If you're like, "Oh, can you please sit down?" and you're 98 with a cane, I apologize. But if you're a fat piece of shit in their fucking 20s, fuck you, you fucking pervert. Stand up, you piece of shit. It's like the Toronto Maple Leaf fans not having fucking hats for Hatties. Fucking goddamn rich fucking fans, non-passionate fans, making fun of fucking Charger fans who are happy.
Yeah, I don't know how you can not have hats for Hatties. Hatties.
Opening night.
It's such a tradition.
Opening night, comeback. Yeah.
That's nuts.
Don't ruin fun, I mean, turkey asses.
That's the problem with Canadian teams.
So, yeah. Don't worry. You know, that Toronto team, you know, it's a new Canadian market. I'm sure they'll understand the traditions in a couple years. You know, it's a new market. You know, Toronto, you know, isn't used to hockey. You know, so we'll give them time.
Even Montreal wouldn't have done that.
Oh, man. It's getting ugly. Anyway, this taking stock took a fucking turn. But you know what? We say half BS. Or is it all BS? It's half morning show.
Right now, it's all BS. We're selling the end of this segment.
Like, comment, subscribe if you're on YouTube, KocoSports. Wherever else you are on the podcast world, like, share, star, smile, check mark, whatever it takes to get the word out.
And we have all our links down there and the below, too.
Yeah, so
whether you're watching this in the podcast or chunk, if it's on YouTube, all our contact links are down below. If it's on Spotify or
others,
iHeartRadio or any of the other ones, because I'm sorry, there are a lot of them. I don't remember. I remember the ones I can't get into because they frustrate me.
Damn you, Apple.
If you're on those, then you could find it on KocoSports YouTube. It'll have all our contacts, or I'm SidsLight on pretty much everything. And he's KocoSports on pretty much everything. And you can find us on Twitch Live, maybe soon on YouTube Live for Koco, and also on Koco Plays for him, where he does his gaming videos. And for me, you can find me on Tales from the Trash Can horror reviews, and I post my bots to SidsLight bots.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. That was your best closing ever. You should give yourself a fucking Barry
I don't
Horowitz.
usually do the closing. You do
I
them all.
know, and I fuck up. I'm like, he's SidsLight, I'm KocoSports, and I get fucking confused
I
from
know.
there and
That's
just
why I
wing it.
took over.
I'm
I could
proud of
tell
you,
it was
dude.
coming. I was like, I don't think I'm going to get a shout out in this close. I got to step in.
You're like, I gotta make sure it happens. I'm like,
I gotta,
he's SidsLight,
I,
I'm KocoSports, we do stuff online, check it out.
I gotta get the name drops in there, or we're screwed.
With that, I am over. Ba-na-na-na-na-na. Hey, ba-dum, boom, boom, boom. Whoop, 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 whoop.